All right, here I am back again. Got a count going here. So counted the 20s, got the 150 here. So I started recording on this sheet of paper here, 6/13. I went ahead and wrote out the dates, 6/21 and 6/27. This is just a scratch pad to get the total amount of cash in the cash drawer. So 150 was here. I messed up there, just scratch that out. 660 was what I had in 20s when I totaled them. 210 was what I had in 10s. 185 in 5s. And then 17 in 1s. And 825 in silver change only. Do not worry about these two drawers, only count the silver change. Then the last little trick is this box here. This is what we paid in cash to our workers. So Shannon took 75 because he comes early, 60 for Ella, and 60 for Elsa. So that gives me a total of 195 that we need to count against cash in the drawer. Now I'll just go through and I'll total 195. I'm not going to subtract 195. That's just a weird notation. The way to do this is 195 plus all these numbers here, and that will give you a total cash. I'm just going to do it right here. 195 plus 825 plus 17 plus 185 plus 210 plus 660 plus 150 equals 14, 25, 25. All right, so I'm just going to sketch that number down here to remember it. That is the total expected cash, or that is the total amount of cash that would have been received from customers. Now, I'm going to reconcile that with the iPad. It doesn't matter which one you go to first. The important thing to know is you go to Reports, Current Drawer. You look at this table, current drawer, expected in drawer, 595.85. You're going to do the same process on both iPads, but the one you start with, you just end the drawer. So you say 5 in the drawer, and then I'm going to put the exact amount of cash that it expects, 595.85. So we're splitting our cash between two drawers. It's ended, confirm in drawer, done. All right. I'm going to go back over here to the calculator and subtract 595.85 equals 829.40. Now, when I go to the second iPad, I am not looking for this number to be exact. I have very rarely, if ever, have gotten this number to match perfectly. But it should be close enough. So, going in here to reports, and cash sales says 478, but because there's supposed to be $300 starting in the till, which is right, 778.37 is what's expected in the drawer, and I'm at 829.40. So I had extra cash in the cash drawer. Nobody's going to be sad about that. I don't know why it happened. I have never really worried about this, and I'm sure that some accountant would tell me that is wrong, and I don't care. So it's actually like $50 or $60 over the amount of cash we should have. Sometimes I'm $50 under. Either way, I'm ending this drawer. You have to end the drawer both times. And then, in order to be ready for the next market, that end current drawer says starting cash 300. I'm gonna hit start. Let that fire up. This one starting cash says 0. Start drawer. Now the drawer is open and you're able to function with these iPads on a new fresh drawer at the farmer's market. Third and final video coming up is how I set up the cash till to put it back in the yellow box so that it's ready for next market.